Hello guys, welcome back to mathematics. Today we are going to learn about number sequences. So what is a number sequence? That is basically a list of numbers that follow a pattern. A pattern is like a rule that every consecutive number would follow. For example, in this one we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Notice that every next number is obtained by adding 2 every time we add 2 to get the next number. Then this list of numbers follow a pattern, which is adding 2. This one is a very easy one. It's just adding a number. But you can find also some more complicated sequences. Let's see this one. The rule at the beginning looks like it's adding 2, but then the second one doesn't match. If you add 2, you should find the 6 and not the 8. So we need to check what other rule which we could put. In this case, the rule is to multiply by 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, and so on. And there could be even more complicated. The rule could be you multiply by 5 and then subtract 2. 2 times 5 is 10, minus 2 is 8. And then 8 times 5 is 40, minus 2 is 38. And then 38 times 5. Okay, this is getting complicated. Let's just focus on the easiest one with addition and subtraction. Let's see, for example, this sequence that we had seen before. We already know that the rule is to add 2. But then let's check this other one. What is the rule in this case? Let's see, we have 2, 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 2 is 16. Yes, it follows the pattern. It has the same rule. But then how are they different? It's because they start in a different number. So when we see a number sequence, we need to specify two things: the start number and the rule. So in this case, we say the rule is to add 2. You can also write it just as plus 2, since we know that we are doing that operation, add 2. And the start is just the first number in the sequence, 2. Let's check this one. We already know that the rule is the same one, just to add 2. And then the thing that is different in between these two is the start. In this one, we are starting at 10. Also, guys, notice that we are given just the start and the rule. We are able to find the number sequence. This one says start at 2. So that's the first number that we are going to write. And the rule is to add 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. And you are always going to see these points here, which means that it goes to the infinity, because you could keep adding and adding to forever. Let's see this one. The start is 10, and then we just add 2. 10 plus 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16, plus 2 is 18, and so on. Let's don't forget that we could also use subtraction. In this one, we are using subtraction since the number gets smaller. In this one, we are subtracting 2. 10 minus 2 is 10, minus 2 is 8, and so on. We would say the start, again, the first number is just 12, and the rule would be to subtract, so we can write it as minus 2. In this one, we could do the same. The start, which is just the first number in the sequence, is 10, and the rule is just subtracting 5. Notice that we get into a point that we need to use the negative numbers, because from 0 we keep subtracting. Remember the number line. So we have the 0 here, 5 is going to put it here, and here the minus 5. So if you go back from 5 to 0 and you need to keep going in the same step, you are going to end at the minus 5, and then minus 10, minus 15, and going on. So in this case, just the rule is minus 5. Okay, guys, time for you to practice. In this one on the left, you need to write what is the rule and the start number for each sequence. And this one on the right, you need to create the number sequence given the start and the rule. You can pause the video right now and come back to check the solution. Okay, we can start with the start, which is the easiest one, is just checking the first number in the list. So 7. And the rule, we need to identify what is the addition or subtraction done. 7, we need to add 7 to get the 14. Don't forget to check if the rule is correct for the rest of the numbers. So 14 plus 7, yes, it is 21. And 21 plus 7, it is 28. So the rule is correct. The rule is add 7. In this one again, the start is just the first number, 11. And the rule, in this case, we need to add 10. 11 plus 10 is 21, plus 10 is 31, plus 10 is 41, plus 10 is 51. So yes, the rule is to add 10. In this one, since we are given the start, you can go ahead and put it in the first place in the sequence, 9. And then the rule is just to add 9. So 9 plus 9, which is 18. Plus 9, 27. Plus 9, 36. Plus 9, 45. And so on. This is forever, so you can choose how many of them. Let's put just 5. And the start is the 4, and the rule is to add 3. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 3 13, plus 3 16, and so on. And the final one, the start is 7. 7, and the rule in this case is to subtract. So 7 minus 3 is 4. Minus 3 is 1. Minus 3, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2. So minus 2. Minus 2 minus 3, we keep going to the left to minus 5. And so on. Okay, guys, I hope it was helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a like if it was useful, book your own lessons with me, and let me your questions and comments. Bye bye, guys. See you next time.